Arsenal vs Lyon semi-final Women's Champions League. Key insights and predictions. ###the Montemurro-Slegers connection. This Saturday, the Emirates Stadium will be buzzing as Arsenal takes on the legendary Lyon in the first leg of their Champions League semi-final. The spotlight will shine on Joe Montemurro, the former Arsenal manager who left the club at the end of the 2020-21 season. Montemurro, who guided Arsenal to their first Women's Super League title in 7 years back in 2019, returns to a club that has transformed significantly since his departure. In 2023, he faced Arsenal again with Juventus, but his team fell short with a 1-0 loss. Now, Arsenal is a different beast, having ramped up their investment and commitment to the women's game after a thorough review during Montemurro's last days at the helm. However, a familiar face will greet him from the home dugout. Renée Slegers, who was paired with Montemurro during her early coaching days through the UEFA Coach Mentor program. Montemurro praises her as a perfect fit for Arsenal, highlighting how she has instilled a renewed belief in the squad. "She's confident and strategic," he says, beaming with pride. "I'm thrilled she's taken on this big role and is handling it so well." He chuckles. "I must have taught her well." ###formidable forwards. Arsenal's attacking prowess is something to behold. Their recent 5-1 victory over Leicester showcased their depth, with 4 different players finding the net, even in the absence of key forwards Alessia Russo and Chloe Kelly, who are recovering from injuries. Fans are hopeful both will be fit to face Lyon, who also boasts a fearsome forward line. Arsenal's second-choice goalkeeper, Manuela Zinsberger, will be tested against Lyon's star-studded attack, especially with Daphne van Domselaar sidelined due to injury. The Champions League's all-time leading scorer, Ada Hegerberg, is always a looming threat, while Haitian sensation Melchi Dumernay has netted an impressive 19 goals this season across League One and the Champions League. Khadija Diani leads Lyon in Europe with 5 goals, and Lindsay Heaps is their second-highest scorer in League One with 11. With contributions from Eugenie Lusammer and Tabitha Chawinga, Lyon has scored 25 goals while conceding just 2. Heaps reflects on the challenge of facing Dumernay, saying, "I often wonder, how would I defend against her? That's the big question for our defense. How do you plan to counter our front 3? They can create chaos in any area." What has Montemurro brought to Lyon? "He's revitalized our style and given us the freedom to express ourselves on the pitch," says Heaps, a U.S. international. "It's all about the vibe and the freedom to play. We focus on the structure and our positional play, but we also have the liberty to showcase our strengths. This freedom breeds confidence." Montemurro, known for his charismatic leadership, emphasizes the balance between pressure and enjoyment. "It's about being prepared, excited, and embracing a bit of pressure," he explains. "Too much pressure can cloud judgment, while too little can lead to complacency. It's crucial for the team to be selfless, humble, and eager to keep possession." The fan bases. The atmosphere in the stands could play a pivotal role in this clash. With crowds ranging from 30,000 to 60,000 becoming the norm at the Emirates, it's not just the numbers that matter, but the electric atmosphere created by the fans. Arsenal's passionate supporters have a growing influence on the pitch. In contrast, Lyon has faced challenges in expanding their fan base, despite their dominance in French women's football and Champions League triumphs. Their record attendance at the Groupama Stadium stands at 38,466 during the 2024 Champions League semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain, but consistent large crowds have been elusive. Additionally, Lyon has struggled to cultivate a traveling fan base, while Arsenal supporters are expected to travel in large numbers for the second leg on April 27th. Can Arsenal reach their first final since 2007? Leicester's manager, Amandine Miguel, who has experience managing in France, believes Arsenal has what it takes. After witnessing Arsenal's 5-1 triumph over her team, she remarked, "Overall, Arsenal is the stronger team. Lyon tends to rely too heavily on individual talent. If you can neutralize those players, you can stifle their scoring chances." Arsenal has previously stunned Lyon, achieving a thrilling 5